Like, oh my God, who is that white girl?
Child.
I feel like...
First of all, they be like, with a head wrap, though, they be like...
We're going to move over some more.
Okay.
So you can get in the screen. Yeah, because you all on the side.
I'm sorry.
There we go. There we go. That is much better. That's much better, yeah? Is it good for you? Is that good for you?
Yeah.
Yeah? Uh-huh. All right.
Oh. I really need to know if we have some London followers.
I hope they're not offended. I'm doing the best I can. What? Oh,
that's the thing. I don't like. Why would that offend? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
At this point, it's like,
I don't know.
Come on, like that's.
We gotta get this fixed.
What happened?
Is this the one with the janky thing in it? Is this the one with the screw? We've been meaning to screw. Does Brandon have? Oh, that's not the one.
I know he got something.
What is it? You see it looking funny, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll figure it out. All right, that's enough of that. I think we can start the show.
CashApp in the
yeah, and it's in the bio. Let's start the show.
Yeah, let's do that. Ooh, child.
Guys,
everyone,
what is happening?
What's poppin'?
Episode 17 in the building, right? Yes.
I don't know why.
It's fine. Mm-hmm. It is fine. I'm your girl Sierra T,
and I'm your girl Sherelle B. Oh,
no, go ahead. What do you think?
Go ahead, you finish. And
then... this is Headwraps and Lipsticks, the podcast.
Where we rock the culture up in color.
I think you should work on that some more. Announcement. There will not be an episode next week.
No, not next week, the week after that.
Oh, I lied. No announcement.
So June 9th, there will not be an episode.
We'll remind y'all again.
Yeah, so...
My bad. So there is no announcement. Just kidding. These are jokes. Oh, God. Okay. Well, we have a little list here.
Yeah. Another week, another...
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. God, I can't wait to get my hair braided. Sorry.
It's okay. You look good. With that being said, sis... What can't you wrap your head around?
Okay. All right. So Netflix dropped this documentary called Our Father.
Damn, I ain't watched it yet. I forgot. Okay.
Girl.
Spill it.
People are sick. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not even going to tell you the number. Oh,
no, I'm scared.
You're going to be like... You can stop now.
So I know it was like a guy who was like replacing the sperm with his sperm for like women who couldn't or wanted to have children or something like that.
Yeah, he was a fertility doctor.
Right.
And I mean, honestly, so now if you go to the doctor, there's always a nurse in there with you. Always, okay? Especially for something that, you're dealing with private areas of your body. And that's if you have a woman doctor or a male doctor, doesn't matter.
Yep.
Right? But this is the 70s now. Didn't exist. Everybody trusted him because he was just such a prolific person in that community in Indiana. The sick part about it is he was doing it. So think about this. He was doing it in the same town. All the siblings live in like a 25-mile radius of each other.
Like in present time?
Yeah. So like think about it, like so one of them, she said she found another sibling and she said, "Oh, I know her. Her husband coached my son's softball team, whatever team." So then one of them was like, "So now I got to tell my daughter who's like 12, any dude that you bring in here, we got to test."
Shit.
Cuz it could be your cousin. Because of this sicko man. Here's my thing. What I can't wrap my head around is the fact that this could have been stopped all because, and y'all probably gonna get mad at what I say. The premise that I got from this documentary tell your kids the truth. There were certain siblings that had no idea that they came from a sperm donor. Wow. Had no idea their mother went to a fertility doctor, had no clue, just, oh, I'm here. Had no clue. So then you find this out and you like, you know, because a lot of them was like, you know, all my family got brown hair, I got blonde hair and blue eyes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was just like, just little things that was just like, something is not right. I don't know.
Sis, that's insane.
Girl, I'm not even gonna, please watch it.
I am.
I'm not even gonna tell you the number. Just disgusting. And all it took was one person who was like, something is not right here. I don't feel right. I've always thought I was different. Why all my family look like this? And then the one thing, and this is how you knew he was the worst. All of the siblings have an autoimmune disease.
Wow.
Every single one of them.
Wow.
Every single one of them have an autoimmune disease. Nobody else in their family has it. So one of them was like, you know, now I got to test my husband because what if my husband is...
Ooh. Oh, no.
Yeah. Premise is, tell your kids the truth. If they ask you a question, answer them properly because they're going, especially in this day and age, back in the 70s and 80s, you can hide stuff. Mm-hmm. Now, tell your kids the truth. Tell them where they came from. Tell them your background. Tell them what's going on because you don't want them to go on Ancestry.com or 23andMe and find out that you're not their real mama.
Okay.
Tell them the truth. Tell them the truth. Because all these grown-ass people have no idea who they are anymore. Some of them was like, I grew up an only child. Now they got, not even going to tell you the number of siblings.
Oh, my God.
They have.
Oh, my God. I am disgusted.
Girl, I'm telling you, if you have Memorial Day weekend, I'm telling you, it is worth the hour and a half. It is like you sitting there the whole time like, what?
I am disgusted.
Can't wrap my head around it. I know we're not really banging with Netflix, but keep them documentaries coming because that's the type of stuff I live for.
Oh my God, that is so gross.
Girl.
I'm disgusted.
Girl.
I'm disgusted.
You should be. What can't you wrap your head around? Sis?
Oh man, mine ain't nothing like that. I want you to know right now, I don't even know how to follow that.
Girl.
Okay, so do you remember Publishers Clearinghouse?
Yes.
TV commercials.
Yes, I always wanted to do one.
With Ed McMahon.
Yes.
And then he would come to the house with the big check.
Yeah.
Apparently, that was all a Mandela effect. People are saying that it wasn't real. It didn't happen.
Wait, but I still see commercials on TV for it.
Hold on. Okay, so it's
Mandela, what you got to do with this?
Here it is. Okay, so well, the Mandela effect is, I can't remember what it's based off, but it's like you think you saw something, but it was actually something different. So, this article says, here are several reasons why so many Americans think they remember entertainer Ed McMahon working for Publishers Clearinghouse. Okay, let me go back. So, number one, old television commercials. Some readers might fondly remember Publishers Clearinghouse television commercials from past decades where sweepstakes winners were notified at their doorsteps by Publishers Clearinghouse Prize Patrol that they had won large cash prizes, sometimes with a big check. However, McMahon never appeared in the ads.
This is true.
Number two, McMahon appeared in television commercials for a company similar to Publishers Clearinghouse that was named American Family Publishers. Number three, while working as a spokesperson for American Family Publishers, a drawing of McMahon's face appeared on envelopes that were sent to American households. However, his face never appeared on Publishers Clearinghouse envelopes because, again, he never worked for that company. Now, I am almost certain he worked for Publishers Clearinghouse. I don't even remember hearing about this American. Yeah. But the word on the street is that Ed McMahon never worked for Publishers Clearinghouse, but American House Publishers or something like that.
So what does that mean? That them people really never won any money? Or?
No, that means that if they won money from Publishers Clearinghouse, it wasn't because Ed McMahon showed up to their house. Because Ed McMahon worked for a different company, allegedly. But why am I remembering him saying Publishers Clearinghouse and showing up to people's house with a Publishing Clearinghouse check?
See, I don't like things like this because now you start questioning everything.
It's like, okay, another example of the Mandela effect is everyone seems to think that there was a movie called Shazam with Sinbad in it.
Yes.
Apparently it's not real.
I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I'm simply not. You and Simone know how I feel about conspiracy theories and all this. I'm not doing this.
It's not a conspiracy.
Hold on. Sinbad. Come on, Nail.
Sinbad, and then type in movie Shazam.
Sinbad. Shazam. It's right there. Despite what many people believe, this Shazam movie simply does not exist. No.
I'm weak. It never happened. It never happened.
We saw the movie. Did you not see the movie?
I've never seen this movie. But it's one of the more popular Mandela effects. Why does everybody think that this movie happened?
I'm getting a headache.
It's okay.
Okay, so hold on.
I'm listening.
Now I have a question.
Yes.
Why is it called the Mandela effect? What do he got to do with this?
Okay, hold on. We can do it. Let's do our Googles.
Because I want to know, like, what does that have to do with
the Mandela effect? Yes. What is
this?
Okay, the Mandela effect.
Scared.
What is when masses of people believe an event occurred when it didn't? And I'm trying to figure out what event it is. So the origin, the term Mandela effect was first coined in 2009 by Fiona Broome when she created a website to detail her observance of the phenomenon.
See? Conspiracy.
Broome was at a conference talking with other people about how she remembered the tragedy of former South African President Nelson Mandela's death in a South African prison in the 1980s. However, Nelson Mandela did not die in the 1980s prison.
Right.
He passed away in 2013.
Right.
But a lot of people thought before he passed away, people actually already thought that he was dead.
I mean, but that's kind of like, I mean, I guess, you know, if you're away for 27 years, like a world leader like that, maybe you would assume.
But he wasn't away.
He was in jail.
Okay, but this was after he had gotten out. People forgot that he was released from prison. People thought that he died while he was in the prison. That is the origin of the Mandela effect.
Because this one lady.
Well, yeah. Well, not because of her, but she coined the term.
Oh, okay.
She coined the term. So if you're watching, I would love to know what are some of your favorite like Mandela effect conspiracies. I love these kinds of things.
Y'all not going to tell me that the Sinbad Shazam movie did not exist.
Sis, you literally Googled
Somebody
it.
go on Disney Plus.
Sis, you literally Googled it and it said simply this movie does not
matter.
exist.
I don't know.
It's not real.
Anybody can make up a website. Like, what is screenrant.com? Like, I don't know.
Oh, that's a very official quotable source. I watch a lot of their YouTube videos. It doesn't exist, Sherelle. Shazam never happened. Shazam with Sinbad never happened. Just deal with it.
Don't let me meet Sinbad. I promise you right now.
He's also going to tell you that he was not in that movie because that movie does not exist.
Y'all know I have trust issues. I'll be like, so who paid you to say that?
Nobody paid him to say that.
This is ridiculous. I'm tired of people.
It's okay.
I already second guess myself on everything.
Well, don't second guess yourself. I'm telling you what the truth is. It's okay. So yeah, I can't wrap my head around. Apparently, I'm gonna have to do some Googles and go on YouTube.
I only remember Ed McMahon from Star Search.
I could not think of the name of that show for
the life of me. That was like one of my favorite shows growing up.
Yes.
Damn.
All right, you guys, it is time to get into the show, and we have some news that has just happened today. Unfortunately, there has been a shooting in Uvalde, Texas. Mm-hmm. And was it a middle school?
It was an elementary school.
Even worse.
So I'm gonna read because there has been some updates since it was first. So this is the second mass shooting in 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. Last week we talked about Buffalo. Now we're talking about Texas, right? 14 students and a teacher are dead after a shooting at Robb Elementary School in Uvalde, Texas. The suspect is 18 years old. He's a student at Uvalde High School. Okay, he's also dead. He shot and killed horrifically and incomprehensibly 14 students and killed a teacher. This is from their governor who let Greg Abbott, who said that you don't need a background check or anything to get a gun. You can just guns for everybody.
Yep.
I just want to point that out, right? Okay, the suspect had also allegedly shot and killed his grandmother before entering the school and again opening fire. His name is Salvador Ramos. He had a handgun and also possibly a rifle. This is also something else that Governor Abbott said. When parents drop their kids off at school, they have every expectation to know that they're going to be able to pick their child up when the school day is over. And there are families who are in mourning right now. The state of Texas is in mourning with them for the reality that these parents are not going to be able to pick their children up ever again. So the Uvalde Memorial Hospital had said 15 students were being treated in the hospital's emergency department in the wake of the incident. 2 patients were transferred to San Antonio for treatment, while the third was pending transfer, the hospital said. A 45-year-old was also hospital after getting grazed by a bullet. The 2 patients from the shooting incident is the University Health in San Antonio. So these are people that were transferred to San Antonio. A 66-year-old woman and a 10-year-old girl, both in critical condition. 2 adult victims of the shooting, both in critical condition, were also being treated at Brooke Army Medical Center in San Antonio. A number of the shooting victims are children of Customs and Border Patrol agents.
Wow.
Child. They said the shooter. Ooh, God.
That's him.
That's him. Salvador Ramos.
Salvador Ramos. This is terrible. This is absolutely terrible.
And I mean, obviously the story is going to be developing over the next couple of weeks because, now you're talking about kids.
Right.
Okay. And I'm pretty sure they're going to find a bunch of stuff on Salvador Ramos, on, whatever he was going through. And there'll be red flags just like it was for, dude that shot up the grocery store in Buffalo.
Right.
The difference is, this shooter is Hispanic and was killed. Now, we don't know if he was killed by police or if he killed himself. The white guy that shot up the grocery store in Buffalo, New York, was arrested and apprehended. I'm not saying one evil is better than the other, but I just want you to kind of see the differences here.
Right.
You get what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So, I'm pretty sure Texas, they're definitely in the mourning, and I hear what Greg Abbott is saying. However, he is to blame for this, not just Salvador Ramos.
Right, absolutely.
He is to blame for this. He is to blame for this. Instead of you banning books and abortions is a woman's issue. What the hell is the book supposed to do for anybody?
Right.
Especially for kids. The guns are killing people. Somebody as young as 18 years old can get their hand on weapons and cause mass casualties such as this one. These victims are children.
It's crazy because, you said that there were, Border Patrol agents whose children's were...
Yeah. So, apparently Uvalde is a kind of a Hispanic town.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they must be near the border then or something.
San Antonio is kind of close. It's like, they said, about 80 miles from San Antonio. So,
I mean, the people who are even trying to protect this country can't even have their kids be protected while in school.
How about that?
That's crazy to me.
How about that?
That's crazy to me. And this is so, I want to say I'm shocked, but
yeah.
When Sandy Hook happened and no laws were changed, nothing changed.
Nothing changed.
I don't understand any other nation would have put a stop to this
right away.
And I just I really don't know what else to say. I don't, my prayers go out to those families. And I'm sorry that this country doesn't care enough about your safety and the safety of your children to prevent something like this from happening. It's really unfortunate that we have to say that. I just
can't imagine the phone calls that those parents were getting. This all started happening at 11:30 a.m. So that's not too far from when they just dropped their kids off at school. Now you're getting a phone call saying, hey, there's a shooter in the area, Now you're getting a phone call that they're at your child's school. But y'all banning books. Meanwhile, while this is happening, your state representative, your elected officials, Ted Cruz, is scoffing about women's rights, the rights of books being published and put in libraries.
All the things that are not important right now.
And the next will be, then they'll be worried about if he was a citizen. That will be the next conversation to have in this is why we need borders. That has nothing to do. This has nothing. We're not even on Capitol Hill, and we can almost guarantee that that's going to be the next conversation amongst your elected keyword. Yep. They can't get there unless you put them there. Your elected officials. Greg Abbott is a big part of the reason why this is happening. Because people in the state of Texas can get their hands on weapons immediately.
With no problem.
No background check, no nothing. And now 14 kids. That's insane.
Elementary age.
Elementary. This is Sandy Hook all over again.
And they do not care. They do not care. I don't care what your local politicians, representatives tell you. They do not care. They're not working hard enough for you. And that should be a problem for you. They're not working hard enough for you, for the safety of you, for the safety of children, which is ironic, seeing as how they still want you to have children, but they're not going to help you feed them, and they're damn sure not going to protect them.
Well,
what's it going to take for you to get tired? Because me and sis already tired. But what's it going to take for you, the rest of the country, to catch up and be exhausted with this shit and make some real change happening?
Like, enough.
Everybody has something to say about this stuff, and nobody's doing nothing.
Nothing about it.
You're tired of these things happening, but you continue to vote in the same people who have these effects on these laws. It doesn't make sense.
It takes me back to when we had that episode, we were talking about the women on CNN that all of a sudden switched to, voting for Joe Biden. It's like, so you put Trump in office because, and with a straight face going to say, oh, well, I used to watch The Apprentice.
Oh, you mean that mean that same year where they came out with little pink pussy hats and they was doing a little pink pussy hat march? Yeah.
Oh, he was for The Apprentice. And out of everything that man did, what took her over the edge was COVID. Out of everything?
That's right. When they was in Pennsylvania, right? Yes.
So out of the 4 years that this lunatic has been in the Oval Office, COVID is what did it for you. COVID?
Death lurking is the only thing. Death lurking was the only thing that got you.
Not the Muslim ban, not the transgender ban, not the ban on, he was banning everything. But COVID is what took you over the edge. We say this every episode. North Carolina, shout out to y'all because y'all did what y'all had to do. Y'all got Madison Cawthorn, rolled his ass up out of here.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I said it. Cause for what? For what? Why was he even representative? Y'all did what y'all had to do last week and got him up out of here. Shout out to Sherry Beasley. Shout out to the other representatives that are going to take this state seriously. Hopefully. Now, Georgia, Alabama, it's a lot of the GOP primaries that are coming up, especially Georgia. Georgia?
Y'all know y'all got to fight ahead of y'all.
Georgia?
Because they some thieves over there.
So, when you're at the polls, just think about these 14 kids that were killed for no reason while they were at school. Their teacher, who was probably killed trying to protect them. That's all I'm saying, man.
And think about, oh my God, those kids are going to need some fucking therapy.
Right.
Because imagine seeing oh my God, elementary age, seeing your kids get killed. Your friends get killed.
Right.
How do you even...
And then got to go back to school, next year without their friends.
I don't even know how you even prepare. No.
I'm just so... It's like, is it me or does it seem like it's like soon as the weather break, all of a sudden these mass shooting starts? Is it me?
I think it's before the weather. Because we hadn't really had any mass shootings when we were in lockdown.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I'm ready to phase 1 when y'all ready.
I am too.
Because I don't got to worry about that, because I'll be in the house. I mean, I'll be in the house now, but kind of. But, my prayers go out to them kids, that school, that community, those parents. I can just imagine pulling up to that school and you seeing everybody else's kid but yours.
Woo.
Because they still inside. Because they're dead. And you saw them this morning.
That's terrible.
Sickos.
We're going to move on to the next topic, you guys.
Don't ask me to go to Texas. I swear to God. I'm just not going.
And Oklahoma is number 2 on that list because it is a garbage state.
And who's going there anyway?
Oklahoma, well, truly.
I mean, you know what I mean? Like, what is it? Like,
To see the Thunder play?
Who's on the Thunder now?
Exactly.
Russell Westbrook ain't there no more?
Exactly.
Kevin Durant left y'all last too.
Oklahoma legislature passes bill banning almost all abortions. The legislation prohibits abortion from the moment of fertilization and relies on lawsuits from private citizens to enforce it.
What?
Mm-hmm. If the governor signs the bill, it would be the nation's strictest measure and take effect immediately. Let me tell you something. Ain't no private citizens gonna be trying to control my uterus.
But hold. Time out.
Yeah.
So from the moment of fertilization,
as soon as that nut is busted,
and you're supposed to know that how
quickly.
This is my thing.
Quickly. This is again telling me that you don't know how the fucking pussy works. Y'all don't know. Call Brian McKnight so he can show you.
You know what? I want you to get out.
All right.
I want you to go.
Okay, I'm going.
I want you to.
y'all.
Okay. I mean, because how are you gonna know when everybody in that state has sex? And this is my thing. It's the men who have not had sex in years making these laws. You don't even know what fertilization means anymore.
This is insane.
What?
The bill allows private individuals to sue abortion providers and anyone who aids or abets an abortion.
What? What the fuck?
Okay, so the measure is modeled on a law that took effect in Texas in September.
Oh, okay.
Which banned abortion after 6 weeks and has relied on civilian instead of criminal enforcement to work around court challenges. Because of that provision, the law explicitly says state authorities cannot bring charges. The U.S. Supreme Court and state courts have said they cannot block the ban, even if it goes against the constitutional right to abortion established in Roe v. Wade.
Yo, Texas, what's up? Like, I want the smoke. Like, I really want to fight y'all. Cause like,
I'm telling you right now.
What? Like, yo.
Imagine you go to get an abortion and someone's like, I'm about to sue you. You better hope you can leave this parking lot because apparently I can have a gun.
Oh, that part. I felt threatened. She said she was going to sue me.
Pull the toolie out.
Sorry.
The thing goes brrrrat. There's this guy who comes up on my TikTok timeline like
clockwork.
Like clockwork, and he says, if women decided to up and pick up guns, legislation would change immediately.
Oh yeah. Oklahoma, like, but again, like I said, so abortion and books.
Oh my God.
Abortion and books is the problem. But the guns.
The real thing is, like, imagine, like, people, like, y'all don't have, I mean, I can only imagine that y'all not getting no tourism capital. Like, y'all not even a poppin' state.
Right. Like, what do y'all have there?
What do you have there?
Quickly. Anybody?
Anybody. Like, y'all should be having as many of the benefits. Y'all should have weed.
Everything.
You should get abortions the day of. Like, you should be able to get everything there. Because, like... Oh my God.
No, like on some serious, I didn't think about like, I mean, I know you got colleges there. That's great. But when they get, after college, they leave. You got the Thunder.
Dang, y'all gonna make all y'all basketball players girlfriends have them babies anyway?
Y'all don't have good reputations. I mean, Oklahoma City bombing, Tulsa. Y'all don't have the best reputation. So,
child,
what is happening?
Would try to tell me to sue me because of what I'm doing with my uterus.
And you are? Who are you?
Who are you?
I saw you go in there.
And now what?
How you know I wasn't DoorDash?
Right. I was delivering food.
Like, the fuck? Yo, I can't. I simply cannot.
Oklahoma's garbage, and I hate it. Next on the list. Oh my God. Sis has the details on this. Apparently, there were a bunch of Michigan GOP governor candidates. Almost half of them could be disqualified, right?
Yeah. Out of here.
You have the full story. I'll let you take.
Girl, yeah, it does not look good at all. So half of the candidates in the GOP primary for Michigan governor disqualified basically because there are fraudulent petition sheets consisting entirely of invalid signatures. One candidate has already dropped out. So like, you know how like you see people sign, it's like, that's basically what they did. Like some of the pictures, Dearborn, like look, like you can very much tell that these were written by the same people.
Wow.
It looks insane. Oh, look at some of the Flint. It's just not looking good. So yeah, so you know, right now Michigan already has a female governor. You know, we love her, and it doesn't look like she's gonna go anywhere soon because clearly y'all don't know how to. Y'all not even playing fair. All you had to do was like do things the right way, and
that's so funny that that's happened because wasn't that like one of the big things like Trump was running on about like people stealing the election and illegal votes and things like
that was the whole thing about mail-in ballots, like those are not accurate and all that stuff. Like, child,
this is insane,
girl.
What?
It's looking real bad. This is like a 17-page. Oh my God! Like you should see some of these signatures. It looks crazy. It looks crazy.
That means there are so many people that are not rocking with y'all because y'all are crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God. All right. What's this next story that we have, sis?
Okay.
What is this?
So, you know, honestly, I don't know why, you know, this is where it's like defund the police because honestly, Twitter and TikTok and everybody is doing their jobs for them. We don't need y'all. We got it, right? So I came across this thread on Twitter that was just like really interesting. I was like, wait, what happened? And it was basically about someone who was basically like wrongly accused of kidnapping a black girl. I mean, I'm sorry, of kidnapping a white girl.
Yeah.
It's just really, really bad. And I'm trying. Where's the thread?
I forgot to add this story, so I'm gonna add this down here. But go ahead.
I'm just trying to hold on. I lost the thread.
So it was like some.
Here we go.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so this is Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Y'all know how I feel about South Carolina and Myrtle Beach. Double homicide. Okay. But here's what's been going on over the past 13 years. I'm trying to read this real quickly. The FBI and local law enforcement officials left the impression that a white girl on vacation was abducted. I want y'all to listen to these age. By a 16-year-old black dude who did evil things to her. They began spreading a story about him, a boy who lost one of his arms in an accident at the age of 4, and a group of other black dudes about supposedly kidnapping Brittany Drexel, gang raping her. They claimed that they used her for human trafficking. They also said that the 16-year-old boy's father was involved. They said that they beat her, murdered her, and threw her body into a gator-infested lake. They used the local media to pressure that 16-year-old boy into confessing to the crime. They based it all on a jailhouse informant, and it was all a lie, which is typical of jailhouse informants. Of course, they're going to tell you whatever so they can get out.
Right.
Just recently, they found Drexel's remains and charged an older white dude who has an extensive criminal sexual record. And when they announced it during a press conference held by officials from every law enforcement agency, they did not mention the 16-year-old boy's name one time. The family had a press conference a few days ago about basically pretty much saying what the law enforcement did not say.
Is the family suing the? I hope so.
Not now that I'm not sure. Child, this is.
I would sue so hard that the police station would have to be renamed after me. Do you understand?
So here's a picture of the girl. I do remember her going on her mother going on Dr. Phil, because I've seen this girl's picture before.
Yeah.
This is the young man that they claimed did this to this girl. This happens so often, it's not even funny at this point. It's like, I mean, we can start with the most infamous case of them all, okay? If we're going to talk about, you know what I'm saying? Why am I drawing a blank on his name?
I'm drawing a blank too.
Emmett Till.
Oh,
sorry.
Yes.
That's where it's coming from.
And she came out, 7 years ago and said that she lied?
And she's still breathing.
I want it.
Okay? Like, the historical context of it is what it is. But at the end of the day, lady, you falsely accused somebody and had them killed because of it, okay? And the same with this young man. It's just ridiculous. It's really ridiculous. So, I just wanted to share that with you, because I just thought it was really, really interesting.
Sue the pants off that police department. I'm telling you, it would be the Sierra Triple Police Department.
Yeah, because I don't understand how you can just
sue so much that you cannot afford to pay anybody else to be on staff. I'm serious.
You like my thing is, and this is how you know that a lot of police and this. Okay, let me say this real quick. I don't know if it will even matter or make a difference, but it's like, y'all don't pay the police. These police officers out here are broke. Okay? Let's be very honest here. They're not making that much money. And while I'm not defending the police department, don't get it twisted. I'm not defending them. Out of everything else they got going on, if they can do less work because they're not getting paid to do more work, why wouldn't they just listen to a jailhouse informant? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, well, if he said that, you know, he looked like the dude he talking about, then okay, bet. Then we got our people. Like, why are we doing this work? I only make $47,000 a year anyway.
Ooh.
I'm just saying. I'm not defending the police at all.
Right.
I'm just saying it's like, we be wanting the police to do this, that, and the third.
They need more incentive to do right.
That's all I'm saying.
But they also need to not be racist.
Yeah.
And so
can't be racist. You know what I'm saying? But it's like $45,000 a year and put my life in danger every day. It's amazing. Me and Brandon watch SWAT. We watch SWAT sometimes.
It's okay. That's fine.
And even though this is a TV show, I watch how these men and women just be, you know, the house blew up, they getting shot at. It's a lot happening. It's a lot happening in an 8-hour shift. And then they just go back to the station, open their lockers, change their clothes, and just go home. And I'm like, how? You just watched a house blow up with you almost in it. You got shot at. The bullet hit you, but you good.
You know, Charles is a firefighter.
No.
Charles says he's seen some very traumatic stuff.
I believe it.
And he says he literally has to he just detaches himself from he said the way he was if something were to happen to me and I died, he wouldn't be able to go to the funeral. When my man says he is detached, he could probably explain it better than I can.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's sad.
It's very, very sad.
But it's like, I know it's a TV show, but I was watching. I was like, they just gonna go home after this? Just let me call my wife and find out if she cooked dinner. What?
Yeah, I couldn't imagine being in a relationship with someone, especially if they are in those fields, especially as a cop. Too?
Absolutely not.
No.
You could be You could be a crossing guard or something.
Yeah.
You know, that's cool, but I'm a detective. Absolutely not. Nope. Next. Sorry, can't be with you.
All right. We have one more story. This I found on TikTok. And this case happened in 2019. I had never heard of it. Sis never heard of it. I'm going to play this video. It's a little long. but it is important.
So did y'all hear about that shooting that happened in 2019 where that woman cornered that man, the white woman that cornered that man and offed him? Okay. She's out on bond. I don't remember seeing this nowhere in the media, but I got a clip. Watch this.
Let me give you some background to this insane story. Payne is a Georgia woman charged with killing 62-year-old Kenneth Herring. Her lawyer says Payne was acting as a good Samaritan and shot him in self-defense. WSB TV reports Payne was 21 at the time, was accused of fatally shooting Herring. Now, initially, the DA's office did not levy the charges they should have. They ended up bringing her back, indicting her again to get the right charges after the community spoke up. Mr. Herring, according to the emergency responders, he was actually experiencing a diabetic emergency. According to Miss Payne, he was involved in a hit and run accident, and it was her duty to follow him. She called 911 while in pursuit, as if this is her duty. The 911 operator said, "Stop pursuing the vehicle." She said, "I'm not going to do that." She continued to pursue the vehicle, cornered Mr. Herring, shot him, killed him. Police say Payne followed Herring's pickup truck after seeing him hit another car. Payne claimed that Herring was trying to leave the scene of the crash. After telling him, police say Payne blocked Herring with her Jeep. Let's put up another picture of this killer. Once again, we now know that Mr. Herring was experiencing a medical emergency. She killed Mr. Herring. Drivers who witnessed the fatal shooting said they saw Miss Payne, the killer, punching the elderly Mr. Herring, who appeared to be in medical distress, and yelling at him, "Get out the effing car." She's still out on bond. Yeah, she's free. This happened in 2019. We are now in 2022. The killers.
Okay, she gives her own opinion, but we don't need that part.
What is happening with this whole? Well, let me not ask what's happening because it's very obvious, okay? Because Trayvon Martin would like a word, as George Zimmerman is still out living his life, selling Skittles and shit, right? Mm-hmm. There was a video that was on TikTok, on Twitter earlier this week. A woman in Utah, you saw it trying to make a citizen's arrest.
Yes.
What? Who do you think you are?
I'm telling y'all right now.
Who do you think you are?
And that person stopped the car. And these people are so much better than me because sometimes a hit and run is necessary. I don't care. Who do you think you are? You're not a cop.
I'm pretty sure this girl got locked up. Well, let me not say that because an officer also told George Zimmerman not to follow Trayvon Martin, and he did it. He did it anyway. So, in my opinion, see, these are the laws that need to be in place. If you do not follow the instructions of a trained 911 operator, your ass should go to jail. Okay, right. Not the 911 operators that hung up on the manager at the grocery store in Buffalo. The ones like this one that was like, "No, ma'am, we got it. We'll take it from here. Going about your business." And she told her deliberately, "Nah, I'm gonna handle this because I'm gonna handle it." She should be in jail based off of that alone.
Right.
Because you put other people in danger.
This is insane. This is the most recent article, and this came out in 2021. Georgia had retired the citizen's arrest when she tried to do this. So she was already out of line. As of right now, she is still out on, she's just out and about. I'm going to put the petition. I have the petition up. They're trying to get to 35,000. They're at 26,871.
I'll sign it.
I'm gonna sign it as well. I will put it in the link below.
You 21 years old. You don't got no bars and no niggas you supposed to be out with or something.
First of all, I thought, you know what I think is interesting? How like just last week we were saying how like we ended the show on the people who was helping that woman who was having a medical emergency.
Right.
This complete night and day. This black man is having a medical emergency in the car. That's why he's hitting all these cars or whatever. And instead of looking in the car and seeing what's going on, you tell him to get out the effing car. You punch him and then you shoot and kill him.
Who are you? Who do you think you... I don't want to put privilege on this.
No. Well, I mean, it is what it is, though.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
But, girl... Who do you think you are that you can do something like this? And then the fact that you're out on bond. This is Georgia, right?
Yes.
There's witnesses to her physically assaulting this man and then murdering him. Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, we got rappers in jail that we don't have no evidence of them doing shit other than just being black and rapping. Mm-hmm. They're not out on bond. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm confused. I feel like Gunna would be perfectly fine out on bond versus this chick who there's witnesses to her physically assaulting. Mm-hmm. There's a recording of her telling the 911 operator, I'm good. And there's witnesses to them, to her actually murdering this innocent man talking about this is my thing. You were fearful. You were self-defense. Were you in the accident? Did he hit you?
Right, like...
You get what I mean?
Yes.
I hate it here, bro. I really can't.
I will put this article and the link to the petition in the description box if you are interested in signing the petition and just kind of reading what's going on. If I can find a more updated article, I will definitely post it into the description box as well. But this is terrible. Rest in peace to Mr. Kenneth Herring. I hope his family gets some justice because this is wild. Okay. Some local news here.
Oh, God. I hate it here.
Yeah.
I really do. Because I mean, like, are you getting serious? Mm-hmm. Shout out to Sis, the TikToker, who was like, did y'all hear about this?
Yeah. Because I had never...
This is why I bang with TikTok. Because you learn so many different things.
Mm-hmm. And that news channel I used to follow, I don't know why. I thought it was the Young Turks, was a YouTube channel that's very, very left-leaning news channel on TikTok.
I have to check them out because that's craziness.
Yep. Sis has the T on this right here. Property developer does what now?
Basically, this is a local story here in Charlotte, in the Southwest Charlotte community called the Sterling community. A developer is actually kicking a lot of those people out of their homes. I mean, quickly. Like, it's not like they're like, oh, by next year, they're giving them like 3 weeks, right? If you have not been watching the news or just experiencing life, you understand, okay? You understand that inflation is ridiculous now. Rent is ridiculous now. Gas is ridiculous now. A cookout tray is $7, people. Okay?
Is it? I haven't been to cookout in a while. Wow.
$7.
Wow.
For a cookout tray.
That's crazy. That's insane.
But anyway, I just want to read this real quick. So dozens of people who have been living in South Charlotte Sterling community for years say they're now scrambling to find a new place to live. Last week, a new company who bought the property had asked them to move immediately. Shout out to China Grove Amy Zion Church. They did have kind of like a community meeting there. It was like 100+ people in there because there are some resources here within Charlotte that they're offering legal aid. They're offering, there's a car dealership that's offering free cars to people right now just to help them get where they have to go. Shout out to WSOC TV. They put up a whole resource page on some affordable housing for these residents because this is just crazy. One of the residents, she said, I have a deep respect for the property owners. Her name is Keisha White, the previous and the new one. I respect their efforts to improve the community and the neighborhood in the community. I'm just not in agreement with the way that they're going about it. And the letter is from River Investment Properties, North Carolina, states that residents have two options. One is to move out in 28 days. The other option proposed in the letter says the first 5 residents who sign the paperwork and move out by this Thursday, as in today, could potentially get some of their money back.
Potentially and definite are two different things.
Right. The minimum under state law is 7 days, says housing attorney Isaac Sturgill on the legal notice required in North Carolina. Most leases is 30 days. So it's just kind of going back to like what Keisha White said. Now, like this is, kind of going back to the conversation of gentrification. Okay. And I think I've said this before. I'm not against gentrification. I'm not for it either. I think it's amazing that they are enhancing the community. However, enhancing it with Starbucks and, $1 million homes that the people that have established themselves and that community and they can't afford to stay there, that's where the line needs to be drawn. If you're just coming in there and you're giving, like, prime example, there's parts of Charlotte that is like food deserts. You can drive down and you don't see a grocery store for miles. So if people are coming into those communities and building, building supermarkets and different resources for people to continue to stay there, creating jobs, then that's fine. But you just building, Targets or breweries, who can afford to even shop there? So I like what she said. It's like, okay, that's cool. You want to enhance the community, but this is not the way you go about it, bro.
Right.
You don't just give somebody 30 days to move out of their home.
So many of these companies just forget about humanity. Like, humanity is like not even a second thought, third or fourth or fifth thought. Like, it is all capitalism based, and it is unfortunate. Like, this is the only way we know how to live at this point right now.
Yeah,
in terms of capitalism. But this is terrible. It's absolutely terrible.
And unfortunately, it's always communities with people of color.
Always.
It's never the Waxels of the world, the Marvins of the world, the South Ends of the world. I mean, South End is getting, a bunch of breweries and new apartments. I don't even know where you're putting this at this point.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, yo, where are you putting all this stuff? So it's like, okay, so now they got to move a little back. And it's not, I just don't think it's cool.
Every time I go over near South End, I'm like, it is getting very white over here.
Yo, it's crazy.
It's like...
It's nothing but restaurants and brewery, which is fine. That's great, I guess, because there's nothing downtown.
It's not fine.
Well, it's not, but it's like, I just really wish that Charlotte and other cities and communities would, like you said, have more humanity and more concern for the people that live there. Like, everything can't be just money talks. It can't be.
Unfortunately, it is though, sis.
It sucks. I really. These are some resources that they do have. If you know somebody in the Southwest area or the Sterling community of Charlotte that need assistance, these are some resources. I'll send this to you so you could put it in there as well.
Okay.
Morningstar Storage in Uptown Charlotte is offering a 50% discount for, if you need to put your stuff somewhere. Our Lord and Savior. Wow, that's a really great name. Our Lord and Savior Automotive is offering car repairs. There will be a representative for Dream Key Partners at China Grove AME Zion Church on Friday from 8 to 2 to help people apply for emergency funds to use for their housing. And there are other nonprofits that are helping people find housing and food. So again, like I said, WSOC TV, they do have a resource page on their website. If you know of somebody or if you think you can help. Because, this is just nuts.
This is insane. This is so sad.
This is just nuts. I saw that. I was like, really? You just going to tell people they just got to bounce?
Yeah. That's exactly what they're going to do. We're going to move on to the next topic, you guys.
Everything else is kind of like,
Yeah, we're going to breeze through these, okay? I know. Let's...
This is great.
Politics is always a rough, bumpy road for us. But
it wasn't like this when Obama was in office. Yeah, I said it.
Nick Saban versus Deion Sanders. I have no idea what this is about. Should I just play the clip first?
Okay.
Okay.
There are rules, just like Nate said. We have a rule right now that says you cannot use name, image, and likeness to entice a player to come to your school. Hell, read about it in the paper. I mean, Jackson State paid a guy $1 million last year that was a really good Division I player to come to school. It was in the paper, and they bragged about it. Nobody did anything about it.
Okay.
What's this about?
All right. So Nick Saban, if you don't know, we've been living under a rock. He is the infamous football coach of the champion numerous times. He is literally the Coach K of football, of college football, that coaches for what's it called? For Alabama, Roll Tide, University of Alabama, right? Okay. Not really sure what panel he was speaking on, but he's talking about Jackson State coach Deion Sanders. So if you do not know, Deion Sanders has literally put Jackson State on his back, especially when it comes to football, and really created an amazing athletic program over there. He has gotten some serious football players from high school over there, and has just really done a great thing. Nick Saban said this, and it lit a fire up on Twitter, especially for Deion Sanders and other HBCUs, alumni, current football players, all that like that. And it just was not good. And the main thing is because, let's be very honest here, I'm pretty sure a lot of football, like high school football players, middle school football players are like, they're dreaming, I want to go play for Nick Saban. So you cannot say things like, they paid $1 million to come, play over there, da-da-da. People are coming to the University of Alabama to play for you. Right. Nick Saban, who is getting $9.9 million. Ooh. That's his salary, right? Damn. Okay. Damn. So I just want to read this article that came from USA Today, and it says, why Nick Saban's $1 million accusation stunned Deion Sanders and was an insult to HBCUs. Oh. Okay. When Alabama football coach Nick Saban accused Texas A&M of buying the number one ranked recruiting class in the nation, and Jackson State of paying a player $1 million, he was really using Deion Sanders and Jimbo Fisher as pawns in order to ask Alabama boosters for more money. Okay? They just threw me in the fire because of what was accomplished in recruiting last year with Kevin Coleman and Travis Hunter and some other players. And this is what Deion Sanders said in the I Am Athlete podcast with Brandon Marshall. They just threw us in the fire because he was the spokesman for all the SEC, and he was the spokesman of the Power Fives and the PWIs, which is predominantly white institutions, by saying, hey, y'all, we can't let this happen again. They need to come play for us. We can't let the HBCUs get these players. Oh, you get what I mean? That's basically what was going on. Deion doesn't blame Sanders, Saban for the comments that led to the Crimson Tide coach and Fisher getting public reprimands from SEC Commissioner Greg Sankey. Ooh. Okay, it was because it's like you're accusing someone of doing something you have absolutely no proof about. It was in the paper. If it was in the paper, Deion Sanders wouldn't be coach of Jackson State anymore. Those kids wouldn't still be going there. I mean, it's
so
crazy.
Basically Nick was being a hater and kind of lied.
Yeah, that's basically what's going on.
Oh, wow.
That's basically what's going on. Let's be very honest here. HBCUs have climbed the ranks of popularity in the last 2 to 3 years ridiculously, okay? Deion Sanders, Jackson State, I mean, you even see them on TikTok. Like, what he's doing with these young men is absolutely insane. I'm pretty sure what he's doing for the college is amazing. So, obviously, now you have Jackson State is a threat, which was kind of like, I don't want to say a hidden HBCU, but that wasn't an HBCU that was being talked about a lot. Yeah. You got Jackson State, that's a problem. You got Tennessee State, that's a problem. You got North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University, that's a problem. South Carolina State, there's all these HBCUs that are out here beating y'all little roll tides. Ooh. And your Florida States and all your, all your big, Rose Bowl contenders. And it's a problem. It's like, oh, well, wait a minute. Well, why? Somebody turned me down to go to Jackson State?
Right. Oh, so you mad.
You're mad.
He was like, why couldn't I get those niggas?
Exactly.
Damn.
This is something else that Sanders says. He said, this is Saban's $1 million accusation to expose a viewpoint that HBCUs can attract top talent without paying players, right? Mm-hmm. The thing that stung was that, so you feel like there's no connectivity for the culture for our people, so that the only way that we could do that is we're paying them. That's how you feel? So it's no way that I could score a Power 5 caliber player like he chose something less to participate in than what they could offer.
This is interesting. Very interesting sports stuff.
Sanders spoke openly about Jackson State's football recruiting budget was only $15,000.
Nick Saban said that?
No. Deion Sanders said,
that.
he's like, I'm building a program so that we can do more. $15,000.
Wow. So
Saban makes $9.5 million in annual scheduled compensation. That's just compensation.
And he's still in black people business.
Why are you worried about it?
Mind your business.
This is just you.
Because he want to be at 10 million. That's why.
And it's not the way to do it.
It's not the way to do it.
That's not the way to do it.
Keep your mouth shut. Put your head down and do your job.
And it's not going to look right to all the black players that you're grooming to go to the NFL. They're going to be like, oh, that's how you feel, coach? Mm-hmm. Well, I'm going to go play for him too.
Right. That's a mess.
Isn't it though?
It's
just like y'all wasn't
thinking. That's a mess.
Y'all wasn't thinking about Jackson State. Y'all wasn't thinking about HBCUs until Deion Sanders, Mr. Primetime himself, decided to go over there and be like, you know what? I got it from here. Now y'all mad?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. And I bet you if he had probably went and coached at a PWI, it wouldn't be no issue.
It wouldn't be a problem at all.
It wouldn't have been no issue.
I hope that Jackson State has a battery in their back, and I hope that they go and play Alabama in the national championship and blow their asses out the water.
Go all the way. Go all the way.
Here's $1 million for your ass.
Mm-hmm. All right. Something that a lot of people listen. Sting was not playing with Diddy. Okay, you can do whatever you want.
Can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Okay, because sis was judging me, right?
Absolutely, I was.
Did y'all know that Sting was part of a band called The Police?
I did. I knew.
Did y'all know that? Is it just me?
Yes.
That did not know that?
Mm-hmm. I knew. Anyway, you guys know Every Breath I Take, but the white version, which is by the Police, that was released in 1983. So
probably why I didn't know them, because their name was The Police.
Diddy sampled this for I'll Be Missing You, right? Without permission from Sting. Due to copyright laws, Sting was able to gain 100% ownership. The song sold over 7 million copies. Diddy never earned 1 cent from the song. Sauce Money wrote it, and Stevie J produced it, and also lost out on that money.
Okay, like I said last week about Diddy and this new record label that why are we trusting him?
And that was a big song. They performed it on MTV VMAs when that year it came out.
That was a huge
song.
Was right after Biggie was killed.
Yo, that was a big song, and he didn't see none of that money.
All you had to do was sign the papers. That's all you had to do. Shout out to Sting. It was like, oh, I don't care how popular the song is. Right. Nah, this is my money. This is my tune.
This is my tune, bruv.
Damn. First of all, I didn't know Stevie J produced it. That's dope.
Yeah, I knew Stevie J was a producer.
Yeah, I knew he was. I didn't know he produced that. Like, I mean,
okay.
Dang. Because at first I was like, how he ended up with Faith Evans? But okay, they've known each other for a long time. So never mind. Yeah. Now everything is coming full circle. Mm-hmm. Everything is coming full circle to me.
Yes.
Damn.
Entertainment sector's rather small, so.
Damn. Mm-hmm. Well, Diddy, like I said, y'all keep trusting Diddy with y'all.
Damn. I mean, he getting the residual checks and everything.
Damn. I'm trying to think, in the movie Notorious, did they even play that? So even like in Rush Hour, when they played the song on the radio, Sting got that check.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yo.
That's goofy.
It is what it is.
That is goof behavior. All you had to do was just be like, hey, Sting.
Why wouldn't you ask?
You couldn't just ask? It'd be like, hey, we making a song in honor of Biggie. I'm sure you heard of what happened. Yeah. Like, I mean.
But the thing is that, like, I think Diddy was pissed about it, but they made up Because he had came out and performed the song with them at the awards that year.
Yo, I gotta find this
You
YouTube
have
clip.
go
I gotta
on,
find this YouTube
gotta
clip.
go on YouTube. Well, after you finish watching this episode, then go and look for the clip. And actually, if I look it up and I find it, I'm gonna put it in the description.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yes, he was. I remember now that I'm remembering like correctly. If I'm remembering correctly, he actually performed with them. He sung his part on stage while Diddy was. Yo, Sting, I see you, dude. I see you.
Like, I forgive you, but you're still gonna run my money. Like,
my fucking check.
Like, I just won't charge you for this performance. But you know, yo, that's wild.
I love it.
Damn. So that's why Diddy can't pay Mace anybody. He don't got no money.
Next topic. Next topic.
I mean,
next topic. Yo, you're wildin'. You're wildin'. Damn. Oh my God. Quick news. We're gonna run through a lot of these real quick. Rajón Rondo pulls a gun on his wife and his kids.
Child.
What is going on with him?
I don't know. But it's giving he needs some help ASAP. I'm gonna read this real quick. So y'all know who Rajón Rondo is, all right?
He plays for the Lakers now, right?
No, he plays for
I was gonna say the Celtics, but I knew that wasn't wrong. That wasn't right.
He used to play for the Celtics
Okay.
a long time ago. He did play for the Lakers like recently.
Okay, I thought so. I'm like, I know I'm not tripping.
Yeah, no, he got his ring and then it was like, all right, to the next.
Oh, where's he?
He's on the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Oh.
Okay, this is really taking forever, but I did read the story. So basically what was going on is one random night, Rajón Rondo and his son, I forget how old his son is, was playing like video games. His girlfriend or partner, pretty much was like told their son to go like do a chore, and Rondo lost it.
Oh.
Like lost it to the point where he pulled a gun out on her. He left the house, came back with a gun, was outside and was like, bring me my son, bring my daughter. Of course, he's scaring the kids. Was telling the little boy, like, stop being such a pussy, like, all this stuff like that. It was a lot going on. And apparently this is not uncommon. So
for him to act like that?
Yeah, apparently he has been calling his daughter all types of names, like you're a slut, thought, all stuff like that.
How old is his daughter?
I think she's like 13 or something like that. I gotta as soon as this dang one thing loads. And then the son, I'm not exactly sure what the son is, but he always, constantly calling him a little bitch, things like that, stuff like that. So so his girlfriend did have to like get pretty much like emergency protective order against him, for her and her kids. So I do hope that Rajón gets the help that he needs, cause child.
I mean, I remember him like being like, very sassy on the court and stuff like that, but
he's very, he's of course. Now it comes up. I just want to find out exactly how his son.
Oh my God! Not him calling his 13-year-old daughter a slut.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So like reports also say that Rondo called his daughter a thought, bitch, and a dickhead. Yeah.
Oh my God.
It does say that Rajón has a history of volatile, erratic, and explosive behavior. He's verbally, emotionally, and financially abusive. He physically hits their son and calls him names like pussy and accuses him of acting like a little bitch.
Oh no, it's giving toxic masculinity.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I mean, like all she did was ask him. Yeah, she asked the little boy to separate the laundry, and he ripped the game console out of the wall, smashing out door lights, coffee cup, and trash cans.
Yeah, I hope she don't go back to him and get full custody.
Yeah.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Yeah. So
leave, girl. I don't care how much money he got. Leave.
Yeah. Get that bread, then leave. Peace out.
Yep. Yeah, Darius Cooks update.
Another one that we got to get the fuck out of here.
This was your boy.
And that's what I get for giving people the benefit of the doubt. We all owe the Kitchenista a major apology.
Yeah, y'all do.
I mean, I feel like we should come together as a whole.
I wasn't following the story, so I wasn't necessarily like saying she was lying. I don't even know. I just remember.
Girl, girl.
Damn, son.
We need to be outside her house, like.
So, this was 5 days ago. Celebrity online chef Darius Williams found himself in a Cobb County courtroom this week at the same time that the Better Business Bureau of Atlanta issues a new warning about his company, Darius Cooks. And then the official Better Business Bureau of Metro Atlanta quote tweeted it and said, "Attempts to reach Darius Cooks LLC and its owner for comment failed. The business did not respond to BBB's correspondence seeking the company's voluntary cooperation in responding to the unanswered complaints and eliminating the patterns of complaint." Basically, listen, if you have decided at this point that you are going to continue to follow him and, pay for events and things like that, you are on your own.
Yeah, like
okay?
literally.
Because my man has left it less than an F with the BBB. He is at the bottom with a Z. Like, it is not looking good for him.
I mean, we talked about him a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Where he was supposed to be at an Airbnb and then he never.
That was you who told me that he had his assistant rent out the Airbnb,
yep.
and there was some damages that she had to pay like $1,000.
Nah, like $10,000.
$10,000, and he said he wasn't gonna give her the money, and that like it was up to her because her name was on the Airbnb.
Yeah, man.
That's how people get shot.
Y'all gotta stop trusting people so much. Like, there's like people talking about on social media how like people be going to jail. Like, I ain't snitching. Like, you really going to jail?
I'm snitching.
You going to jail for somebody that's out here just living their life while you in jail?
Let's move forward. I'm going to have to screen share this one because I forgot to download it. But Southern University tried my good sis from, what's her name?
Corner that man, the white woman that cornered that man.
Sorry, y'all.
Dancing dolls.
So many things happening here.
Oh my gosh.
Is this the? Oh, it's
Diana.
Diana,
which is dancing like the DDL coach.
Okay, so
I know you've seen this show.
Here we go. Hold on.
Child.
Hold on.
This is craziness.
Hold on. So let me share my screen. Child, so many things popping up. I'm sorry, y'all.
Southern University trademarked the name Dancing Dolls for the usage of dance and entertainment services. Southern University sent me a cease and desist letter in the mail in February telling me I cannot use the name and I need to take it off of my website. Okay. My lawyer has responded to it already. I let her handle it. She probably gonna scream when she see this live. So what did I do? I went and I trademarked the name Dancing Dolls for the usage of Class 35, which is all apparel, socks, bags, hats, jackets, all of the above. I trademarked it for that. I went and I made sure that I also secured DD4L for the name of Dance Services in Class 41 and also Class 35 and 25 also hats, jackets, bags, etc. I also went and I trademarked the name Buck or Die. Buck or Die has also been trademarked for the usage of entertainment services, namely cheerleading, entertainment in the nature of dance performances, entertainment services in the nature of live visual audio performances by a dance team, entertainment services in the nature of a live dance performance, producing cheerleading, dance, and spirit-related competitions and events. Buck or Die. I also got Buck or Die for the class of merch. But since your ass is so damn petty and you went fucking with me, I went and got your name. Fabulous Dancing Dolls. See the serial numbers? It's going to take about 3 to 5 days to show up in the USPTO. Fabulous Dancing Dolls has been trademarked by who? What does it right there? Diana M. Williams, Inc. My business owned it. My business owns it. Fabulous Dancing Dolls, my business owns your name now. For the usage of dance events, live visual performances, the same class that you trademarked Dancing Dolls in, now I got Fabulous. And I also got Fabulous Dancing Dolls in merch. Don't put that shit on no shirt.
Yo, listen.
I mean,
listen.
Southern University, real quick. What was y'all thinking?
Quickly.
What was y'all thinking?
I need to know, honey. What?
But I also want to know why Dancing Dolls is not trademarked from the time when the show was the most popular show on TV. Like I'm just curious. Why did it take Southern University to be like, oh, we got this, for you to be like, oh wait, let me do this?
Yeah, like
Yeah, nah.
I wonder if it's because it wasn't on TV anymore. I mean, I'm assuming she still does it though, right?
Yeah, but like because it was on TV, that should have been trademarked.
True. Interesting.
Like we're trademarked. Like so we get on TV. Like when Netflix decides to stop playing and offer us our own show.
Come on, because listen, the people
they don't own it. We do, because that's us.
That's our name.
That's us.
We own that.
Period. Like, but just, damn, Southern University.
Damn, look at that.
She said, "Don't put that on no shirt."
Period. Because I'm suing. I know that's right.
Damn.
Or that money's mine.
Yeah.
I love it. Second to last topic here. Tank, Mr. Please.
I get out there and, I finish my first song and the explosions go off. Bam! I'm like, bam! They're like, all right. I'm like this. Are y'all trying to maintain some type of masculinity while I'm on this thing? If you sissies don't turn up while I'm in here right now, I came to see y'all. And they said, yeah! And it was at that moment that they understood, like, I have no judgment for you and your lifestyle. I only have love for you as a human being. You also are the reason why I'm able to feed my family. So I love you for that. And I'm going to entertain the same way I would entertain on any stage, whether it's a bunch of girls in the front row, a bunch of guys in the front row. I'm secure in my shit.
Yes.
I'm secure. I don't feel like I'm going to walk into a gay room and all of a sudden become gay. Right? And so when the backlash comes and people are saying, oh, he must be gay, I can laugh at that because that's not the worst thing you can call me.
Right.
Because I don't see it as that. So I just did Pride in Dallas. Where's the bag at? I'm secure. I don't feel like I'm going to walk into a gay room and all of a sudden become gay. Right? And so when the backlash comes and people are saying, oh, he must be gay, I can laugh at that because that's not the worst thing you can call me. Because I don't see it as that. So I just did Pride in Dallas. Where's the bag at?
I mean,
Where is the bag at?
I really do hope that a lot of performers kind of adapt that same ideology, because it's like, why do y'all think that? I mean, and I guess I think that just goes back in history. But especially when it comes to like R&B culture and hip hop culture. But now you have so many openly gay, openly LGBTQ plus members in those industries. It's like come on. So I get what he's saying. Like I don't know why y'all would think that. Yeah. First of all, just because you're at Pride does not mean they're attracted to you.
Right. Okay.
I love seeing a gay man turn down a straight man because the straight man thinks that he's like, dude, you're not even my type, bro.
Right. You're not even that girl.
They're like,
you're not that guy.
Right.
You're not it.
You're like, I'm not even.
I'm not feeling whatever that is.
Right.
It's not for me.
I brush past you because we're in a crowded room. Relax.
Like, take it easy.
The fuck.
Seriously.
Yeah. So to his point, like, get the bag. Like, you really gonna turn down some money because it's a pride parade? Y'all
wildin'. I wish somebody at Pride would be like, you want to do a show? Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Sign us up.
Where can we set up?
Yes.
Where can we set up?
Yes.
It's not a problem.
It's not a problem. We would literally love to be a part of your Pride.
Sounds like events. A good time to me.
It sounds like a great time to me.
Like,
shit.
To be honest.
I love rainbows. I do.
I do too.
Okay. Swear to God.
Seriously.
Swear to God.
So shout out to him for, taking the time to also to address that on such a I guess a masculine show.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Drink Champs is very masculine. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's awesome. Shout out. Well, we always know Tank was very, kind of, I don't want to say flamboyant, but just pretty candid, I guess. And how he feels about, like his sexuality and everything like that. So,
good for him.
For real.
Love that. Last topic. You men are out here proving that you're whores. We knew it. We knew that you were whores.
Out of all the time,
we see the truth here.
And effort,
this young man,
and blood, sweat, and tears I put into all my other videos.
Hoochie Daddy Shorts is in the 5-inch NC.
Me being a hoochie is when I hit 1 million views.
This young man posted a video and he said,
"What if I don't want to be a hoochie?
And
what if I want to be a husband? Why I gotta be a hoochie?
Show, okay?
Can you turn a hoochie to a husband? Can you turn a hoochie to a husband?
We like it.
What if I don't want to be a hoochie? What if I want to be a husband? Why I gotta be a hoochie? Can you turn a hoochie to a husband? Can you turn a hoochie to a husband?
Not with those shorts.
So the comments on that video are so funny.
Yo.
They're gaslighting him, obviously in a joking way, but they're just like, well, you know, you should have been wearing husband shorts.
Okay, yo, I saw that. Wear your New Balances next time. I thought that was funny. I think it's gonna be interesting. I'm definitely gonna catcall somebody just for ish and giggles. Like, yes, I'm in a relationship, but it's gonna be funny for me. I'll be like, hey, black shorts.
Right.
Come here.
Like, look at that hoe with his thighs out.
Right.
If you ain't want to be catcalled, then why you got your thighs out? You
Right.
Obviously you wanted it.
Yeah. You knew what she was wearing, so you knew what she was doing.
If it looked like a hoochie, and it walked like a hoochie, then it's a hoochie.
Right. Why would I want you to be my husband?
Right.
My husband wears denim shorts.
Oh no. Not the jorts.
Killing.
Not the jorts.
Totally kidding. Unacceptable.
So yeah, we just wanted to end the show on a lighter note.
Yeah, that was funny. He was fine though.
Yo, them 20-something young girls, man. Good for them. Good for them.
What do you mean?
Them young girls, there's some fine men. Some fine young black men out here.
I think we had some, when we were in our 20s, there was some fun.
I don't remember them looking like that though.
Shit, I do.
Couple of them, but no, man. I feel like every time I'm just out and about, I be like, damn, you
That's
20
what I mean.
what? Shit.
That's all. As long as they over 25.
Yeah, they have to be. Well, no, they gotta be older than that now because.
What?
You know what? Why?
Yeah.
Why?
They're over 80. Like at 25, like they can rent cars. There's nothing that you can't do.
Points was made.
You know what I mean?
I feel you.
Now they can't go to like a 30+ next level party with you, but that's a different situation.
Oh my God. Let's end the show. Let's see. Do one of y'all? Because I'm not dealing with her shit right now. That's for sure. No.
They can't.
I won't be dealing with her shit
I'm
right
just
now.
saying.
Let's see if we got any new reviews. Y'all probably was like, we gave you 2 last week.
Yeah.
And that's
like,
exactly what y'all said. No new reviews. Y'all are some haters.
Damn, it's okay.
And somebody is hating real hard because y'all gave us 4 stars.
Who?
I can see it in the thing. Like, they didn't leave a review, but you can see on the thing. Like, we a 5-star podcast.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, whoever did because we got a 4.9 out of 5.
I must have pissed somebody off in the past. That's my fault, probably. I'm almost certain of it.
It might have been me too. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it's when we didn't have an episode or something. Like, you know what? I'm sick of them.
Right.
Damn, we was only going for a week. Is it?
You'll be fine.
We coming back?
Please be sure to follow us on all of our social medias. We are on Twitter at HeadWrapPod. We're on Instagram at Headwraps and Lipsticks. Check out our Facebook page, Headwraps and Lipsticks, the podcast. Go to our website, www.headwrapsandlipsticks.com, where we have crew necks and t-shirts that are for sale, but not on sale.
Yeah. Yep.
Where
they can listen to us?
You can the Cash App is in the description. You spent money on worse things. You might as well donate us some money.
Right, you buying Hoochie shorts.
Ooh. Hoochie shorts, and then donate to Headwraps and Lipsticks. I'm like, what's the name of this podcast?
Yeah.
And then finally, you can follow us on all of the things. God damn. Mm-hmm. We're on a bunch of streaming platforms.
We are.
Spotify, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Google Play, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, YouTube, and TikTok. Please leave a review. 5 stars. You leave 5 stars in a review. We read it on air. Nobody did that recently, so we're not reading anything for you today. Yeah.
Next week.
Yeah.
You got a 3-day weekend coming up, Memorial Day, so you can just take the time to leave a review.
Right.
And we'll just shout you out like we always do.
Exactly.
That's it.
All right, sis. Do you have a joke this week?
I do.
Oh.
I do.
Yeah.
Did you know that Bruce Lee had a even faster brother?
Who?
Do you know what his name was?
No, I don't.
Suddenly.
I hate it so much. I hate it a lot. That might be the worst one you've ever done.
Well, shout outs to Mrs. Blakeney Jameson.
Oh man, she got to get canceled too. I'm canceling couples now.
Shout outs to the newlyweds, Mr. and Mrs. Sean Jameson, aka Sean J.
Wow.
Who's always sending us jokes, and now he has the Mrs. sending us jokes as well. So shout outs to you, Blakeney.
Listen, Congratulations on this cancellation y'all get.
Damn.
I'm
They
sorry.
purchased merch. They listened.
That's fine.
Wow.
They're canceled.
But Blakeney, I did tell you that she was going to. I did.
You told her that.
I was like, you're next.
Yeah. Wow,
You're next.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah. Canceled.
Damn.
Canceled.
That's
Damn.
it.
I hate that for you.
I thought
sis.
Tragic.
Thanks for listening, y'all. See y'all next week.
Peace.
Bye.